Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. This is a general reading. It is not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. This is also not Sun, Moon, or Venus sign specific. Any Taurus placement that you may resonate with, some of the messages may also resonate with you. At the end of the reading, I will pull you some oracles, give you a bit more guidance for the week. I do only take jumpers, Taurus, so I appreciate your patience. Time is elusive. We are all on different timelines. For some of you, this is old news. For some, this is current energy. And for others, this definitely could be more future focused. Okay, your first card for the week, strongest energy, we have the Two of Cups, followed by Major Arcana, the Death card. Scorpio energy here. So this is about a connection between you and someone where there is mutual love with, whether you are aware of it or not. This is not necessarily romantic. It could also be a friend. Three of Cups, lots of cups. Six of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So there is going to be some sort of communication. Maybe there is a distance between the two of you right now. Some sort of break or quiet period. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. So two threes, Three of Wands, three threes, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands, Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Two of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, King of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So this is definitely pertaining to a connection between you and somebody. One that was very, very giving equally in the beginning at the very least. It is in your past position with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, which tells me that both of you were giving freely. Six of Pentacles is coming to me as very generous energy. Generous of love, time, energy. Definitely both of you feeling and experiencing the same thing when it comes to the connection with each other. In your present position, though, it does seem like there's some distance. There's a break. Maybe you have pulled away from this person. With that Queen of Swords, you could have air in your chart or be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But Queen of Swords is no BS. Very much no BS energy. I don't know what happened. It doesn't look like it's anything too dramatic. Could also be that one or both of you, whichever one this resonates for, somebody had a lot on their plate too with the Six of Pentacles. They were doing their best to give to the connection, but they also had a lot going on. Like maybe their priorities, their life was too busy. They were unable to maybe prioritize the relationship, even though the connection was felt. And with that Queen of Swords, it is telling me that you have exercised your right and discernment. There is definitely a different vibe that you're giving off. Originally, there was a very loving vibe. Now it's kind of like, say what you need to say. No emotions. I'm being real, logically, black and white. Death card and the Four of Swords. Yeah, something has changed here. Something has definitely either ended or changed. I do think it's an ending first. That is making way for some sort of change in the dynamic. The Four of Swords is rest, meditation, recovery. Whoever this is, they're definitely feeling the distance. And I don't think they're too happy about it here. But there's a lot of reviewing this person is doing. It's almost as if this stance that you have taken, however it applies, someone could have taken a stance for you because maybe you got too much going on. Maybe you're busy with work all the time. Or family, work, friends. So someone has chosen to pull back. And the other one is left sort of reviewing like, damn. How am I going to fix this, it seems? The Three of Pentacles tells me that this person wants to fix it. Maybe this is someone you haven't seen in a little bit. With the Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands, it does seem like there is a coming together that wants to happen. This could even be a friend for some of you. There is a coming together that wants to happen. The Three of Cups is all about reunion, having a great time. And the Eight of Wands is communication. Somebody wants to communicate. It looks like it's they got a lot to say, or this communication can come in fast. After this time of thinking, after this brief period, some of you may be up to 4 weeks of no contact, 4 days with the swords. Something about 3-2, 3-3-3. But there is movement forward, fast movement forward, because I think it's very clear to this person what they need to do. It's very clear that they want to do something. The Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Someone's made a decision. They're coming. They want to start this over. And it looks like there's some maturing here that has happened too. Going from the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. Or this could be you. Someone is coming towards you. Or maybe someone is finally ready to match your energy. If you want something serious, maybe they didn't expect to have this connection. So it started off as something that could be light and airy. You having your standards, you having your boundaries. And this is for those of you that have boundaries and have exercised that, regardless of your feelings for this person. This is the collective that does not confuse values, desires with what they feel with people, you know? It's like, I want a particular thing, and if I feel like I'm not going to get that out of you, regardless of how much I feel for you, I'm going to stick to my boundaries. And boundaries are not for other people. Boundaries are for ourselves. That's where we usually get confused, right? The boundaries are for ourselves. We have certain standards and morals and limitations, and when that person is not meeting those, we pull ourselves back. We allow the person to be who they are because we're not in the business of changing anybody, but we know ourselves and we honor ourselves. It's not for you to go to people, oh, change this. No, stay the way you are. I'm going to dip. I'm going to bounce. Because I would more like someone that is naturally aligned with me than someone I have to sort of mold or fix into being what I want. That's not going to last. So there could be some sort of waiting. I do see you're open to conversation with this person with the Queen of Swords. This person could be waiting for you to reach out, but I don't think that's going to happen. But it could also be that this person's, you are what they manifested, whether they were expecting you to arrive in their life or not, whatever this is, a friendship or a romantic sense, you're very much what they've been wanting. And the realization is, now that I know what I want and I have what I want in front of me, I need to do what I need to do in order to keep what I want in my life. They're very apprehensive though, very nervous because they know you mean business. You know, they know that you've put up some boundaries. They know that you've put up some guards, but they do want to move past. There's the boundaries. There's the guards. They do want to move past whatever sort of glitch or, whatever sort of glitch that you guys have reached. There is going to be communication. The point of this communication is to get back on the same page. They want to cooperate. They want to compromise with the Three of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands confirms the boundaries that you have put up, but it also speaks to the not giving up. Someone is not willing to give up on this connection with you. You could be dealing with the Cancer as well. Very attracted to you, very excited. And they see stability here. They see long-term with this Knight of Pentacles. They see that this is something that they can invest in long-term. Something that they want to continue to put the work and effort towards. And we have the Ace of Swords. I was kind of getting that vibe. So whenever this conversation happens, I do not think this is someone that you are going to have to pursue. This person is going to be the pursuer. Male or female, it does not matter, friend, whatever it is. There could also be a face-to-face conversation that this person's going to want to have. Here's the Nine of Swords. Very stressed out. And I also see the Knight of Wands underneath that. So yeah, this person's, I'm getting a busy person. Someone that's got a lot going on originally when you met them. But I don't think they expected the connection to be of as much value as it is now turning out to be. So within a week from the time you're seeing this video, this is also a now card. This is also a yes card. But whatever they say is the truth. And I do think they want to clear the air here. Because I do think they are now coming to the realization that, hey, this actually means a lot more to me than I thought it would. 333 could be some sort of confirmation for you. Guidance for Taurus if this is a romantic reading, please. Taurus, you could have air in your chart. But they're going to fight for this. They are. They do value you. Engagement and honeymoon. Interesting. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. That is confirming the King of Pentacles energy. Especially if this is someone new, which I do get this is more so someone newer. This is not someone you have a whole bunch of history with or you've spent years with. I do think this is a newer situation. Where it started off real light. This person wasn't expecting for it to be as deep as it is now showing up for them. And we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. There could be some sort of traveling together or I am getting this person maybe wants to have a face-to-face conversation, or they're willing to travel towards you. They want to talk face-to-face, in person. But obviously the choice is yours. You use your discernment. All of your situations will be different within the next few months. Okay, and peaceful resolution. Yeah, tying back to the Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants peaceful resolution. They want to fix it. So some of you might have known this person for a few months. Within the next few months. Also within the next few months, things could drastically change. It actually might move quite fast because the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands is very fast moving energy. And the King of Pentacles is usually someone that's ready to settle down, commit fully. Okay. Guidance, please, for Taurus. But they're nervous. They're nervous about what you're going to say. Maybe there's a bit of fear of rejection a little bit. But I don't think this person expected this to affect them as deeply as it did, especially if this is a new connection. Guidance, please, for Taurus. 1111. One card, please, for Taurus. Thank you. Celebrating simplicity. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Yeah, so that confirms to me you're dealing with someone that's very busy. Someone that's got a lot going on, that had a lot going on prior to you meeting them. So it's that sort of in-between period where you got to sort of adapt. You got to reprioritize your time, your energy. Maybe stop, spending time with certain people in order to spend more time here. That type of vibe. But you are no BS. You're like, not gonna do that. No, you do not have the time for a relationship, ma'am, sir. So I'm not even gonna allow myself to be emotionally attached to you, even though you're cute, even though I like you. But I can see this coming from a mile away. Been there, done that. We are not gonna do that. You could even be like, you're like, holla at me when you have time for an actual commitment, when you actually have time to invest in something. Until then, I'll be over here doing my own thing. Guidance, please. 6, 7, 8, 9. Surrender to the divine. Yeah. Someone is willing to surrender to their feelings and the connection. Have faith in your dreams. So this is saying, even though someone is apprehensive and they're nervous, they think you're gonna, possibly reject them or say no, they're still gonna go for it. They got to take the risk. This is something they can't afford to sort of not take a chance on. Might take them a little while, or it could be that they've sort of been waiting for this type of connection for a while but just didn't expect it to happen. Porcupine spirit, time for a beginner's mind. So this is someone that is prickly on the outside, but they have a vulnerable side. That could be what they're ready to show you here, the vulnerable side to them. But this is also about being open-minded, being willing to learn, being willing to understand, so that you can meet someone halfway, or so that you can be, a valued member. Teach me is what I just heard. Teach me. One card, please, for Taurus. Thank you. Patience. Just a few more months. Good things come to those who wait for it. So that Three of Wands is patience as well. It's confirming that this person might be waiting, or they're willing to wait. Okay. That is your reading. Hopefully it resonates. Thumbs me up. Do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next week.